Alright, well, we are at the Tom Jones Boatyard. This is Steve, who's redone the flywheel for me. So do you want to tell us what you've done?
Yeah, we had to clean up. It's only a light one. You can lift it with 3 hands.
And 3 people, yeah.
We've had what was the bird up all round this edge. So we've had to machine up the edge and clean up the teeth. And I think you'll find that they're pretty even now.
Yeah, they look pretty good.
They look a lot better than what they were. So I think you'll find that you'll get away with that now.
We hope.
You hope.
We couldn't get a new starter ring,
We
you
can't
say?
get a new starter ring. We tried. People that used to manufacture any size of ring you wanted don't seem to be.
Not in business anymore.
They're not in business anymore.
No.
I expect if you went to China or India,
Yeah.
they do you one.
They'll knock us up one.
It's just we weren't, you know.
Never mind.
So yeah, you can see that there's still a little bit of wear there, but now that it's clean,
Yeah.
the Bendix will
go in. Yeah, and it looks like you've faced off.
Yep. Yeah,
So it's got a.
That's it. We've cleaned. Well, it was all burred up, so
Yeah.
we've cleaned all the burrs off basically.
There was one bit that was really bad.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that bit.
Might have been this bit there.
There's bits. Don't know where the really bad bit was.
I think it might have been. Is it that bit right there?
It might have been that bit. There's a bit there as well, I think.
Yeah, that's gone in a long way.
Yeah, that's the really bad
really
bit
bad
just there. It's only half a dozen teeth,
Yeah.
but now that it's deburred, it should go in.
Yeah.
It should go in.
Okay.
And the other thing we had to do was just open this register up a bit, because the new plate
Won't fit
was
in.
yeah, that just gives you the torque,
Right. Okay.
so it just sprung loaded a bit.
So that's the new plate on there.
That's the new
I've got
plate.
you now. That's why I'm not recognising it.
I can take the bolts out.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Don't
So
worry.
what I've done is mark which bolts you're using,
Yeah.
because there's so many holes in this plate, and these are the bolt holes now
Yeah.
you're using. I've put TDC on there, which lines up with the line on the flywheel, so when you put it back on, there's your TDC mark,
Yeah.
and
What is
these are your
that?
timing marks.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
So I'm not sure when you can probably put that on anywhere, I would have thought, unless they've offset them slightly,
Yeah.
which means that if you don't put your flywheel back on
Just right.
at TDC
Yeah.
on the mark,
TDC meaning what?
top dead centre,
Top dead
where
centre
the
of-
piston number 1 and number 6
Okay.
will be up the top.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't have to be on the firing stroke, just have to be on compression at
Yeah,
the top
yeah.
of the cylinder, whether it's an exhaust stroke or a compression stroke, because that will show up then.
Okay.
And then when you wanted to time it up in the future for your fuel pump or something like that, injector pump, you know these marks will come out, so you can get your advance and retard set properly.
Okay. Yeah. This is going over my head, but I think Peter will know what you're talking about. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just make sure, but I'll put it there because when you try and slide it into the bell housing, it's easier just to say, yeah, we're fraction out on the bolt, bonk, it's in, and that's got to be TDC.
Okay. Yeah. Good stuff.
But I don't know where it is.
Well, when we took it off, we did. I think we punched a mark somewhere.
I probably machined it off.
You probably have now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Probably
well.
machined it off.
Well, I'm sure Peter will know what to do. But
Yeah.
okay, that's great. Yeah, much obliged.
No, sorry it took so long.
No worries. It's okay. Yeah. Okay, that was good. So picked up the flywheel. Next stop on our round UK tour is Carwood Rewinds at Yeovil to pick up the bow thruster motor. So off we go. And thank you to Steve and Dilly for sorting that out for me. That was yeah, a good jobbed. Hopefully, if it works. Down in the stern bilge, or bow bilge, I should say.
Certainly.
And yeah, here with Peter, who is trying to refit the bow thruster. So
There we
what do
go.
you reckon?
So you're going to use all your strength and balance the motor so it's hovering in the right position, with a little gear sticking through the hole, and I'm going to risk my fingers and try and get that chain over the sprocket as it comes in. We'll see. It came off easily enough.
Good. And this is our reconditioned motor from Carwood. Done a pretty good job.
Wonderful, yeah.
And replaced all the solenoids and reran the motor and stuff. So now,
with a guarantee,
with a guarantee, yes, unbelievably. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, great stuff. I'll shut off and yeah, we'll join you hopefully later on where we are not looping around, where we all have 10 fingers. Okay. Small victory for the day.
Hey.
It's in, chain is on. We didn't drop it down to the propeller, which was a danger, but we came out with that well.
Take the safety wire off.
Safety wire, and we did forget the rubber O-ring that goes on the face of the motor, but
between us,
we just called that a dry run, and now we've managed to locate the 3 bolts, so it's all in and good. And the chain's on the sprocket. Or what's it called? It's not sprocket, is it?
Yeah, sprocket. Yeah.
Sprocket. Okay, chains on the sprocket, and the sprocket is the right one because we changed that. So all in all, that's good. Tighten up, connect up, see what happens.
Yeah.
Over and out.
Success.
The crippled engineer. Okay, so all is connected now. So hopefully, when Peter waves his arms, we'll give it the big test. So. You should hear a clunky engine going in a minute. Okay. Well, here we are in the engine bay again, and I forgot the camera. So excited was I at the thought of putting my flywheel back on. But Peter doesn't want to do a take 2, so we're just here now, bolting it on.
Here we go with the drive plate.
The brand new drive plate.
Flywheel is fully torqued up.
Steve at the boatyard machined out the inner recess of the flywheel.
He did, because I think this was slightly bigger than the
slightly too big, so it was the only replacement drive plate we could get. So,
and it's a good one, R&D.
Oh well, there you go. Nothing but the best. Yeah, so that's basically like a very large rubber bush, is it? Not the other one. Seem to have a lot of springs in it.
Yeah, this is slightly softer. Yeah, slightly kinder than the gearbox. It's 37. Okay, and this is the different tensilities of bolts, and the marking on the head of the bolt will show which one it is, and this is.
Okay.
An SAE 5. So,
how much they can take, basically.
Yeah. How hard the metal is.
Yeah.
So 37. We'll go for 35.
Okay, so explain that then. We've had to turn this drive plate round because it was sticking out too far.
Yeah.
And it was going to. There wasn't enough room for the gearbox, but that stuff all fits nicely on the inside.
It fits perfectly.
It fits perfectly like it was made.
It is about 4 or 5 mil clearance at the end of the nuts. So yeah, couldn't be better.
We hope. Right, so there you go. So off it comes and back on the other way round. So it was a deliberate mistake, wasn't it?
Hold it there.
I'm holding it.
How do you do that? Jobs are good, isn't it?
Okay, well.
No, it's good.
that. That is a big boat to get round that corner. So hats off Wessex Road.
My laser pointer.
Laser pointer.
Right, with the fuel then. Okay, so we're coming from here, the outlet from the filters, going along the pipe, which will be clipped, into that strange fitting there, which isn't really fitting. It's just the joint between these two pipes. It doesn't go anywhere that way. Comes into the lift pump. From the lift pump, it will come out into the hose there, which follows round to the top of the injector pump.
In there.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then it will then bleed. At the moment, it bleeds out there with a screwdriver.
Okay.
But I will put a fitting on there to take that back to the tank.
So we've cut this pipe here.
So we cut that pipe to the old
used
filters.
to go to the old filters, and
Yeah.
we've basically cut the old filters out of the loop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apart from at the moment with a leak off, which will be changed when I come back.
In the fullness of time, yeah. Okay.
Right. Lovely.
Right. Fingers crossed then. Here we go.
Yeah. That's
Okay. Moment of truth. Right. Other steps forward to report. Had a mushroom vent on the top there, which I didn't actually do anything with because I was I don't know why, but just kind of didn't know how many vents to put in, whatever. Anyway, so I finally taken it apart and cut it through and made it into another vent, which is permanently open, which is good, and it's right by the cooker, so that should mean that you don't need to really open the windows when you're cooking stuff unless it's a lot. The new Dorises have arrived, which is nice, comfy, sitting by the lovely fire. Oh, lovely fire. Had a go at installing anti-dog netting, or keeping dog on boat netting. Also some more fenders. This is experience from last time round. Also a centre line, so one on either side. That's another improvement. Done some stringing of the mast. This is supposed to be some rudimentary washing line, but anyway, that's about it for the moment. We're now heading toward and a new horn, well, one that works, which is always good. Step forward. Yeah, and that's about it for the moment. We are waiting another couple of weeks up before we cruise off. So all in all, boat just needs a spring clean.